Hey everybody, welcome to our next video. My name is Dave Tegg. I'm a lieutenant with the Cedar Hill Fire District, and this is my partner.
I'm Jerrod Wilson. I'm an engineer here at Cedar Hill.
All right, and today we're going to be showing you the firefighter's gear. So, if you notice, Jerrod's just wearing regular duty clothes, just like I wear, right? This is what we normally wear around the firehouse. If we're cleaning or training on things, doing classroom type stuff, normally we just wear our regular pants, and maybe it's cool outside, so a long sleeve shirt. But as you notice, Jerrod's going to start getting his gear on, and we're going to talk about it a little bit. The first thing Jerrod's going to do, he's going to put his hood on. This hood is made out of a special material that helps keep the fire from burning our necks. Now, it doesn't mean that we can go into the fire, but we can be near the fire without getting hurt. The next thing Jerrod's putting on is a pair of fire boots and his turnout pants. You'll notice Jerrod's pants are now covered up. This material is made out of very similar material that his hood's made out of. The purpose is to, number one, provide protection from anything that might cut, scratch, or poke him. Inside of his pants is another layer that protects him from moisture and from heat. If you notice, Jerrod has on a pair of suspenders. Why do you think Jerrod has suspenders? So his pants don't fall down. That'd be embarrassing. All right, so what do you think Jerrod's going to put on next? What are you going to put on next, Jerrod?
I'm going to grab my coat.
All right. If you notice, Jerrod's coat is a thick, heavy coat, just like your winter coat may look. So as he puts it on, he's got a zipper, and he's got Velcro. All right. And as he buttons this up, you'll notice he starts looking a little different. Now you can't see his station clothes, but you can see his protective clothes. All right. Looking good so far, Jerrod. What's next? A mask. Why do you think Jerrod needs a mask? So he doesn't breathe the hot and toxic gases, right? Have you ever been near a campfire and the wind blows that smoke towards you and makes your eyes burn and your nose run? It's the same thing with a house fire. That's why we have to wear our protective mask. If you notice, Jerrod's got his mask on, and he's pulling his hood up to protect the back of his head and also the straps that are on his hood or on his helmet. What's up next, Jerrod?
Let me give you my helmet.
All right. Why do you think Jerrod needs his helmet? To protect his head, right? You should wear a helmet when you're riding your bike or roller skating or riding on your scooter. Just like that, we have a possibility of bonking our heads when we're going into a fire. Safety's no accident, right, Jerrod? All right. So what's the next thing we're going to put on?
My air pack.
All right. If you notice, Jerrod's putting on his air pack. His air pack looks a lot like a backpack. It has straps, but it also has this silly-looking seat belt. If you notice, while Jerrod's hooking that up, the back doesn't have a pouch for your books. The back has a bottle. Who knows what's in this bottle? If you said oxygen, you'd be wrong. This has normal breathing air, just like the air you and me are breathing right now. As Jerrod reaches back here, he's going to turn on his bottle. You could possibly hear the ding and the beeps. That's the backpack telling Jerrod it's in good working order and ready for him to use. Let's see what you're doing here, Jerrod. So, if you notice, Jerrod's face is all covered up, but there's one hole left right here. What do you think we should do with that? What should we do, Jerrod?
Plug in the regulator.
Yeah, plug in your regulator. If you notice, we can now hear Jerrod breathing. Do you hear Jerrod breathing? Yeah. Now, it's important for us to remember, underneath all this protective clothing is still the same Jerrod that we started the video with. Jerrod could possibly one day be in your house looking for you if you have a fire. It's important to remember, Jerrod's your friend, as with all firemen. It's important not to hide from firemen. It's important to make sure that we know where you're at. So, if you hear Jerrod walking in and calling out, "Fire department, can you hear me? Fire department, can you hear me?" It's important that you yell out, "I'm right here." Now, you'll hear that alarm over and over, right? We've heard it several times now. That alarm is for me, another fireman, to know if I hear that alarm go all the way off, it tells me that Jerrod's in trouble and he needs somebody to rescue him. All right, we're going to ask Jerrod to turn that alarm on and let it get real noisy. Jerrod, can you set off your alarm for us and let us hear it? Wow, that's noisy. It has to be noisy so that we can hear him from across the house and find him. When we find Jerrod, we can pull him out and get him to safety. Thank you guys for watching this video. We hope to see you again on the next one.